Hi, my name is Mary Ellen Gardino, and I am the Associate Director and one of the Learning Specialists in the Office of Accommodations and Accessibility here at Marist College. First of all, welcome to Marist College and the Red Fox family. It is a privilege to speak with you today about the Office of Accommodations and Accessibility, but more specifically about the unique and effective learning support program at Marist. The Office of Accommodations and Accessibility is located in Donnelly Hall, room 226 on campus. The office consists of 14 learning specialists, 2 accommodation coordinators, and 1 administrative assistant. All the professional staff in the Office of Accommodations and Accessibility have much experience, education, and knowledge with working with students with various disabilities. The mission of the Office of Accommodations and Accessibility is to support students with documented disabilities in becoming empowered, independent learners by providing the appropriate accommodations and services necessary to access the educational opportunities at Marist College. The Office of Accommodations and Accessibility follows the Americans with Disabilities Act and Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act of 1973. Students accepted into the Learning Support Program work with learning specialists who are professional educators. The learning specialists meet with students 2 times a week for 45 minutes per session. Appointments are scheduled in advance. The Learning Support Program is a fee-based program and has a separate competitive admissions process. Students in the Learning Support Program are entitled to peer tutors and academic workshops. Students develop reading, studying, test-taking, note-taking, time management, organization, and memory strategies.
An important part of our work with the students is to assist them in managing their time and staying organized. This can be done in a variety of ways. In the beginning of each semester, we will be sure to review each course syllabus and plot out important due dates that may be coming up throughout the semester. This is done as a long-range plan for the entire semester, as well as being broken down to monthly, bi-weekly, weekly, and many times daily, depending on the student's needs. Students may also find it beneficial to stay organized and manage their time by using something as simple as a to-do list that we will put together during our meetings. Another important role of the learning specialist is to encourage the students to use the resources that are available outside of our office. Students may be referred to the Writing Center to work further on a paper that we may have started together. The Academic Learning Center is an area that students should feel comfortable with also. If we know that a student can use some extra support in a particular course, we will encourage them to meet with peer tutors throughout the semester. There are also review sessions available in math, economics, accounting, and many of the science courses. The math lab is an area that students may be referred to if they need some support on a homework assignment or to review for a test. We encourage students to utilize career services to assist them in preparing resumes, as well as exploring internship and career options. Also, Marist's counseling office is a great resource for students if they need some extra support. It is important for students to be self-advocates, and the learning specialists will assist students in becoming comfortable doing so. Knowing one's strengths and challenges while learning is important, as well as being able and willing to accept support. As learning specialists, we want to encourage students to become more independent in implementing those strategies that will help them be successful throughout their years at Marist. Besides working one-on-one with our students on time management, organization, writing, and encouraging the use of all the available resources, we also provide academic advisement. During registration time, we will assist the student in selecting courses and putting together a schedule. As an advisor to the students, we will also stay connected with other advisors the students may have to be sure that one is on track with his or her necessary requirements. One of the most important pieces of the learning specialist's role is to help to provide the student with a smooth transition to college in as many areas as possible.
I'd like to share a bit more about some other components of the Learning Support Program, or LSP for short. AIM, which stands for Achievement, Involvement, and Mentorship, is our transition program. During AIM, students in the LSP move onto campus 2 days before the rest of the student body. During those 2 days, students are paired with a mentor, an upperclassman in our program, and they will participate in all types of fun activities. Students will have the opportunity to meet their learning specialist and to find their classrooms, which really helps reduce anxiety on that first day of classes. Students in the LSP also have the opportunity to be part of the International Honor Society Delta Alpha Pi, which recognizes students with disabilities who meet high academic standards and are interested in raising awareness about disability-related issues. There are currently more than 100 students in the Delta Alpha Pi chapter. All students with disabilities are entitled to academic accommodations based on the documentation they have submitted to our office. Accommodations may include books in alternate format, note-taking support services, testing accommodations, readers, scribes, and assistive technology. Some of the assistive technology we use includes Read and Write Gold by Text Help, which allows students to have speech-to-text or text-to-speech technology. Other commonly used assistive technologies include LiveScribe pens for note-taking support, C-pens which provide text-to-speech, and WebEx. When students attend classes at Marist, they will notice that each syllabus has a course syllabus statement, which provides directions on how to request accommodations. Students in the LSP will meet one-on-one with their learning specialists to discuss the accommodations they will need for each class and how those accommodations will be implemented. At the beginning of each semester, students are given an accommodations letter, which outlines the necessary accommodations for each class. Learning specialists will meet one-on-one with students to go over this accommodations letter, which the student will deliver to their professor either in person or via email. The most common accommodation required by students are testing accommodations. Students receiving testing accommodations can take their test in a separate location with extended time. Confidential arrangements are made with the professor prior to the test date. Thank you so much for listening to this presentation, and please feel free to reach out to our office if you have any questions. We look forward to working with you in the fall and welcoming you to the Red Fox family.